Hello and welcome back to my channel where I unbox slash review slash whatever you want to call it. I open up toys and you guys watch it. Today I have something I never thought I'd pick up because it was an exclusive to a store I never shop at. But the other day I was like, you know what? You never know, right? You never know. The last time I went there they had Cloak, the Marvel Legends Cloak, and I thought he looked pretty cool. But he was priced way too high for that store. It was like 27 bucks. For some reason, toys at that store are significantly more expensive than anywhere else, even online, at retail. So I never shopped there. But I stopped there the other day, and I found... Oh my god, of course he's not in frame. This production is... outstanding. I found the Sentry. Now, I don't care too much about the Sentry, to be perfectly honest, but I do like him quite a bit, and I thought I needed to have him for my collection. Just because he's such a cool character, like the split personality, the power, the strength, the ability. He's Superman, but he's broken inside. I like almost everything about this guy. I just did not think I needed him as a figure until I saw him. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I have the money, why not? It was an impulse buy. Let's be perfectly honest here. This was an impulse buy. I didn't need him. I didn't really want him, but I saw him and I'm like, well, shit. I kind of gotta get him. Yeah, that store is so expensive. This thing was almost $30. That's retail for them, but it's overpriced everywhere else. Walgreens is a horrible store. I hate Walgreens so much. They're an awful store to shop at. But I digress. I picked this guy up. He's pretty cool looking. We'll go over the box real quick. It is one of the windowless packaging boxes. So you have a nice render of the figure. He looks fine. I don't understand why he uses so many old features from old figures when this is a newer figure. Why don't we have butterfly joints? Why don't we have pinless? Why don't even the legs are pinned? Like, why don't we have some of the nice newer articulation? Why is he using such an old body mold? I don't get that. If you rotate it, you have a nice picture of Sentry on the side. On the back you have another render of Sentry along with this head. I didn't know he came with this head until I picked him up. It's a cool looking head. That would be a cool Ghost Rider head. On this side you have a nice render of Sentry. Now you're back to the front. I guess we'll transition to the figure. Well, okay. Oh, he fell again. This is interesting. I'm a little baffled by what I'm looking at here. Okay, give me a second. Hold on. Oh my god, stop falling. Jesus. This is pretty much all you get. You get two hands. For some reason, they're both trigger fingers. I don't get that. And they swivel up and down. Okay, I don't... He feels broken. I'll get to that in a second. You have this amazing looking head. This is worth the figure alone, I think. This head looks insane. Wow. Look at that. This would look awesome on a Ghost Rider, I think. You have like mid-transformation Johnny Blaze. He's like not quite fully transformed into the Ghost Rider yet. His hair's burning up. Oh, this looks awesome. Look at the eyes and the skull. Almost burnt away. Wow, this looks so cool. And the flame effects, wow, this reminds me of like a Toy Biz almost. The figure itself, well, he looks fine. The hair looks cool, I guess. I would get rid of this specifically, this piece right here. All the other bits look fine. This one looks out of place. Maybe if you push it down a bit, that looks a little bit better. He looks fine. He looks cool. Tell me why, when I do that, why does that stick out so much? Is it just me, or that sticks out significantly. Like, that's so far. I had to rotate it to kind of hide that because it looks so weird. It looks like it's supposed to go in like another centimeter like into the socket a little bit more, because it looks so bizarre. But then when you lift it up, like, that looks huge. Is that supposed to be that big? It looks kind of gross. Everything's a little bowed, like the arms kind of bend in just a little bit. This one's a little bit better. The legs kind of bend in just a little bit. I don't know why. Like, why do we have to put up with that? Let's see. Let's start at the face. The face, of course, looks great. You have the nice eyes. The hair looks fine. I like some of the sculpt work. Like I said, chop this one off because it looks a little misplaced. Everything else looks fine. You have the nice cape bit goes down to there. Everything's kind of just yellow and blue. He's a very boring character design. All his depth is in his character. You have the nice S here, which glows. It's supposed to glow, so they kind of made it look glowy with the paint. Looks fine. I think it would have looked better if it wasn't that paint that's like the dots, because that makes it look a little weird. You have the nice blue gauntlets. I say nice, they're not really, because they're painted on instead of sculpted on. This one, they did a bad job at painting it. The boots, I don't know what happened there. That's not even like a color that's anywhere else in the figure. That's like a gold. I guess it could have been that. I don't know why it's there, but it is. The boots look kind of bland and boring. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I don't love this sculpt. I don't hate it either. It's just like, why are we using such old sculpts in such a modern figure? It makes it look really dated, to be honest. That's, I guess, my main gripe with this figure, is how dated it looks. In 2023, 2022, I think was when this released. It looks super old, to be honest. Which is fine, if you don't mind that. If you paid a relatively decent price, you know, who cares? I did not, because Walgreens sucks ass, but you know. I know a lot of people found this guy on sale online, but I wasn't going to go through that. I found him in the store. I guess we'll go over articulation real quick. The head can go not really back at all, because the hair, it can go forward a bit, but then you have like that, and it doesn't really work. It's not really worth it. You can rotate all the way around like that. You can kind of see right there the cutout for this piece right here is misaligned, and that is going to bother me every time I look at this figure. The arms can come up to about, oh, they can go up higher than that. Come on, let's go. About right there. Rotates all the way around. It's kind of ratchety. Kind of, you know. It makes so much noise when you move it. That's so annoying. Rotate here at the bicep. Double jointed pinned arms can go up to about right there. He can, you know, punch himself in the face if you wanted him to. Swivel here at the wrist. Can go all the way around. Go in and out. Ab crunch. He can go about that far in. If he had the legs to it, he's going pretty far. That's spectacular. I like that. He can also go back to about like that. Looks great. If he's flying, you know, looks great. Swivel, no swivel at the waist. That's interesting. I thought there's a cut. Maybe you just have to break it loose. I was worried. And now the belt's misaligned. Okay, well, interesting. The legs can come up to a very high. Wow, he is a gymnast touching his own toes. That is super duper high. Swivel, or the legs can also do a little bit of a split. I never mentioned that because I never put my figure in those positions, but whatever. Swivel here at the bicep, or the thigh. I'm getting the wrong muscle. Double jointed knees, not pinless, but he can kick his own ass if you push it a little bit beyond. Swivel here at the boot. The ankle can go down like so. up like so, with a little bit of a swivel like so. And that is pretty much it for the figure. I like it, but it's so weird looking at a figure in 2023 that feels this dated. This feels like something that should have been released 10, 15 years ago. It looks good. I like it. It's, especially since I paid Walgreens prices for it, which are significantly higher than the price hike prices, you know. It's a little bit of a bummer. I am gonna pop on this head. I think I'm gonna use the other head, mostly because it looks significantly better. I wish the neck kind of transitioned to the skull a little bit better. There we go. I guess it hides it relatively fine. That looks cool on the figure. I like that. He looks very monstrous. And then his head, the hair can hold him up. He's got sentient hair. Yes, so what can I say? It's a weird figure. I don't like this gap. It makes it look like it sticks out so far. Even if I push it in more, it's just... it looks gross. It looks so weird. This arm's not bad at all. This arm looks normal. It's this arm. But yeah, so that will be it for me. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I will hopefully be back with another video very, very soon. Bye.